So for today's Movement Monday, I'm going to show you a line drill sequence that I do every single day whenever I am about to work out, or sometimes whenever I want to test if I'm feeling it. But for the most part, it's a very routine sequence. Some of them I'll take out, some of them I'll replace, but for the most part, I love moving as a warm-up to start and making sure I go into this athletic line drill sequence. It's nothing crazy, it's more mobility, more stabilization, so check it out, follow it through. It's about 6 minutes, and as always, make sure do what you can. Right, know what your limits are, know what you can or can't do, and maybe work towards some of them. You don't have to do all of them, but give it a shot. If not, and it bothers you in any way, just take that exercise out and then move on to the next one. And if it does bother you, comment down below so I can help you out and find something that will work for you. Alright, for today's workout, we're going to be doing some line drills, something I love to do as I start to warm up, start to wake up and get my body moving in an athletic way. So we're going to start off with some knee hugs. So pull the knee towards your chest, grab the bottom of the leg, wherever you can, honestly, without hunching over. So if you notice, I'm trying to keep as much posture as I can, trying to stay loose. But again, I'm pulling my knee towards my chest and I'm hugging my knee or my leg and trying to pull it up. Now you can grab over your knee, you can grab your hamstring, whatever range of motion you have is what you're going to do. Again, trying to stay in good posture, and you're going to get about 10 reps total, which is about 5 and 5. Always shaking it out in between. And now I'm going to go into some upper body and walking, so just arm circles. Again, big focusing on deep breaths. If you notice, I'm breathing in, exhaling, breathing out deep as I rotate my arms and shoulders while I walk. Now we'll go back to some hops, little lateral shuffle. Now you can hop with it or you can walk side to side, crisscrossing my arms and trying to alternate my arms as I crisscross. Now we're going to go into opposite motion, which is the quad stretch, which is going to stretch the front part of your legs, your quad. So for my left leg, I could grab, my right leg I cannot. Right, it's I have a torn ACL. I can't get my heel to my butt, so I'll do whatever I can. With the left one, I can reach, pulling through, holding balance, and now notice here, I'm just gonna pull the heel as much as I can, but really still try to balance on my opposite leg. So here, good balance, good posture, reaching and breathing. This one, not so much, so just trying to get whatever range I can and adding a little bit more stability into that opposite leg. Now, if you can always use something to hold on to for that opposite leg, and you can try to reach. But for me, I get a lot of pain, and I cannot flex that knee as much as I want to. So I'll just get what I can because I'm just warming up and maybe find a different way to do so. So again, reps will be 5 and 5, about 10, 12 reps depending. And just waking the body up and getting moving and getting the blood flowing. This one is my favorite, a nice little hamstring stretch. It's called the toe up reach. So I'm going to take my heel front and I'm going to bring it next to the toe of the opposite leg. Right? A lot of people go a little too far. For here, you want to make sure the heel lands right in front of the toe, and then I'm going to swipe the leg. So heel toe and then hips back. Trying to get the hips to shoot back and trying to get that hinge pattern, as well as getting those hammies, which is the back of your leg, nice and loose. Now we're going to go back to some walking and crisscross again, except now we'll walk and just go crisscross with the arms instead of going arm circles. I give the legs a little bit of a break, and now move to the upper body, really trying to extend the chest as my arms go back and making sure we are breathing and focusing on our breaths. This is my favorite one, Frankenstein's. Obviously, I'm not a punter or a kicker. I don't have that much range, but I love to keep this in motion. So the leg's going to be straight, opposite arm to opposite hand, or opposite leg to opposite hand. And I'm trying to keep the leg as straight as I can and really get that hamstring moving dynamically. So through some force, nothing crazy. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. we have a little bit of a tougher movement here. It's a crossover curtsy lunge. So I'm going to take a step across my body, lunge to wherever I can, then I'm going to take a step back, facing one direction. Again, one leg over, try to bend as low as I can, almost like you're curtsying or bowing, and now we'll go opposite direction. Right? The same leg is the one that's going to be moving the entire time. So for this one, it's going to be my left leg crossing over the front, and then it's going to cross behind, and then still opening up those hips and getting that body nice and stable and nice and warmed up. Always like to move a little bit just to increase the heart rate, get my feet moving and flowing. Now I'm going to go into some regular walking lunges. Big step, drop the back knee, abs nice and tight, and then return to standing position. Again, I'm trying not to wobble. I'm trying to be as steady as I can be. Right, big step, grab the floor with the foot, abs nice and tight, and then return. Now, if you have any pain in the ranges of this, you could always alternate to something else like a static lunge or a step up. You don't have to do the walking lunge. Good. These are lateral lunges, but I would rather call them shifties because I'm just shifting the body, right? I'm not really lunging too deep, but I'm pushing the hips back. The biggest mistake people do is they go into the knee. That's not where I want to move. I want to move from my hips. So when I take that step, I'm going to shoot my hips back towards my back pocket, right? Towards the hips and the butt cheek. That's where I'm sitting my butt cheek towards my heel, not going to like a karate stand side lunge. Now it's time to wake up the feet. Now I like to do this before or after, all depends. I don't wear shoes when I work out, so this is walking on my toes. So I'll be walking up, getting to the highest point I can on the balls of my feet, and I'm just gonna walk down and back. Sometimes down, back, but sometimes for the video's sake, I'll just go down and back. Usually I like 50 feet to 100 feet of walking. The second walk I'm going to do is a heel walk, so toes are up this time, almost like you stepped on a splinter, and now your toes hurt, so you're walking with straight legs and onto those heels. This is going to ground the feet, wake them up, and get those muscles opened up because those are the most important ones while we move in our athletic movement and or lifting or working out. Now I'm going to go to that instep, right? That's like the outside of the leg. Always looks weird. It's like a cartoon. So it's almost like the inside of your feet will be exposing itself. You can see there. And walking on the outside of the feet. And for the next one, we're going to the instep walk. So now we're going to duck feet or bow knee. So it's tough on the knees on this one, but again, we're walking on the inside or the instep of the feet and also pushing the big toe down into the ground. So getting different angles, different light mobility as well as stabilization of the foot and ankle is important whenever we start working out.